Kanye West confirms Bully will drop, and they have a date. What's up, words? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG. Join that membership. And all you buying that merch down below, gang. Listen. So basically, man, you Kanye West fans, you got something to clap your hands and stomp your feet. Apparently, he's dropping that album. It looks like it's going to happen. They're saying that January 30th, allegedly, they're locking in and they're sending out messages to people who are on his email list, this, that, and the third, that the digital release for Bully is coming out. Me, personally, I won't be hearing it. I don't know why anybody would when he's telling you it's 50% AI, but apparently he went back and started it all from scratch, and now he's going to re-release it with I guess, I don't know if he's saying he's done all the beats. To me, you can't be a genius and use 50% AI, gang. It's just not really going to work out for me. I don't want to hear that. But end of the day, I believe he's not working with Dave Blunt's no more for some reason. Dave Blunt wrote most of the album. He was his official writer, and then for some reason, out of nowhere, he just fired or relieved Dave Blunt of his duty, and Dave Blunt took that shit very personal, came out with a very, very disrespectful diss record. I think he may have made two. I did a video on it, and I heard some disrespectful things, but this guy, Dave Blunt is very disrespectful, and he said some really, really weird stuff about Kanye, but that's the thing. Kanye gave him the ammunition to say these things when he told Dave Blunt to write that song Cousins about him doing oral things to his cousin for years, right? And they're both males. This is the thing. Nobody talks about these things. Only Kanye can say this stuff, and it'll be a blurb, right? It'll be a blurb. And people will move on with their life and be like, well, anyway, I can't wait for Bully. Like, but he made a record about doing sexual things with his own cousin, a male, and he made Dave Blunt write that. He made Dave Blunt write World War III and this, that, and the third, and all this stuff about being a Nazi. And Dave Blunt, he had to come out now and say, I am not a Nazi. I apologize for doing that. He made me do that. He groomed me, right? He groomed me to think that was cool, this, that, and the third. So where we at now is, I guess the record is going to be released. I personally, I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's taking none of the AI off. I really don't. I think that's conjecture. I think that's hype. He's going to say that just so people will be like, okay, it's not AI this time. I don't believe that he just refocused and now all of a sudden he did all the beats himself and he got his features and this. I don't believe it. I think it's going to be most of the same shit. I think Ye is kind of cooked out here musically, and I think he doesn't know what he wants to do. And when he does it, he doesn't know if it's good or not, because a lot of people, he's not around a lot of people anymore, right? Ty Dolla $ign is gone. Who is the reason? Let's just be honest. Without Ty Dolla $ign and Vultures, Ye career would have been over a long time ago. Vultures saved what was a completely dead career. So we saw him escape. He escaped the clutches of death by working with Ty Dolla $ign, and out of nowhere cut Ty Dolla $ign off. But it's Ye. He does this. He has this. He has something going on. I know people tell me, yo, don't always say bipolar because you don't have the details. But I feel like Kanye's bipolar. I feel like something's going on, and I feel like he gets into these moments where one minute is this, 1 minute is that. Even he said he's bipolar. For a while, they tried to tell us, yo, they diagnosed me with autism, and then he went back to bipolar. It's all over the place. But I feel like Ye burns these things because he doesn't take his meds, first of all, and he doesn't know how to deal with relationships. So he ends up destroying them before they can hurt him. He's like a hurt guy. And hurt people, and I think he wants to destroy things and blow them down before the person can even hurt him. I mean, he did have a lot of stuff. I think his cousin had a laptop, and he was going to sell. He tried to sell the laptop back to Ye. Ye had to go. His own cousin stole a laptop from him and made him pay for it to get it back. Or he was going to release these videos that he had of him, right? And Kim Kardashian, all this shit. So that stuff will mess with you. It will mess your head up. But end of the day, Kanye is still out. He's still making music. And I want to talk about this Yeezy release date, because a guy put up on Twitter, he put a picture up of 4 different release dates that they've already said for Bully, and none of them happened. So this could ultimately end up being another false alarm. Let me read this article, have this conversation. Kanye West Yeezy team confirms the release date for the new album Bully by Gabriel Braz-Navarez for hotnewhiphop.com. Kanye West recently revealed the track list for his new album Bully, although it's Persistent delays have many fans still feeling skeptical. I would still feel skeptical because if I was a fan, I would be like, man, you crying wolf way too much. Let me continue. Kanye West is infamous for his many scrapped albums and projects. His chaotic and unpredictable rollouts and his constant delays that have plagued his upcoming album, Bully. The album was renamed 2 or 3 times, so we can't even get a confirmation on the title because he renamed it several times. So now we're sticking back with Bully. It was World War III, then it was Cuck, and it was all this stuff. So now it's Bully, and that's what he's sticking with. Let's continue. But thanks to a reported email message from Yeezy support team, fans have hope that they will finally get the LP soon. For those unaware, Ye recently revealed the track list for his new album Bully via a new website for it. He's selling physical copies of the record, vinyl, CDs, and cassettes, box sets, and the grills he dons on the cover. So no more swastika shirts. We're not doing that. Yay, that wasn't good for business. So we're going to stick to actual real things that people actually really want. No more swastika shirts. Good. Let me continue. As shared by Kirko on Twitter, it seems like those who already ordered a copy of the full length from the site got an email message from the Yeezy support team. In it, they confirmed the release date for the album, which is the same one that the pre-save feature on the digital streaming platform Spotify indicates. It seems like the copy of the project was shipped out on that date. The email also includes the following message. Let us know if you would like to cancel your order and we'll handle it. I wonder why somebody would want to cancel it after waiting all that time, but I guess you should have the option to do so. Let me continue. Ye's Bully comes out on January 30th of this year. If this message is from Yeezy support is accurate, ironically, the disclaimer for folks who potentially might want to cancel their order isn't very promising. Then again, it seems like good practice considering Kanye West's other alleged Yeezy storefront issues. In any case, now that we have the official track list for the record, multiple confirmations of the release date, and a bit of a redemption arc for Yeezy these days, fans are feeling more confident than ever that they will hear Bully in about 4 weeks. Will it live up to the hype, join the Vulture's disappointments, or fall somewhere in between? Me, personally, I have no hype for it. I don't think it's going to do well at all as far as sounding. But some of you guys are really Yeezy. You're really big Yeezy fans. So whatever he puts on that record, you're gonna make concessions for it, and you're gonna say it's dope, it's good, it's fly, it's funky, fresh, and all that good shit. I personally, the odds of me hearing that is almost a sure bet that it's a 0. I don't see me putting it on for any reason, but that's not to say you can't do what you want to do, right? I told you this year, kinder, gentler. I'm going to be a kinder, gentler. I'm going to let you live. If you want to hear that, cool, go for it. I'm not going to knock you. Me personally, I'm all set with Kanye West, have been for quite some time. It's been quite some time where I've been really very anti-Kanye West because he's anti a lot of things I stand for, so we're not jiving, gang. I'm just going to be honest. A lot of you get my comments. I can separate the man from the music. I really can't. Okay, you do one thing, 2 things. Okay, Kanye West has done 20, 30 things that has shown me, yeah, I don't believe you. And the music ain't even that good to even go crazy for. I can see if it was really slamming, jamming on the one. It ain't really none of that. It's just like mad, mediocre, flop, slop, goofy shit. It's like, this ain't even saying nothing. It ain't even really that good. But to each his own. To me, it ain't good enough to overlook his history and his past, right? Like, Freddie Gibbs' music is good. Even though Freddie Gibbs does some goofy shit, I like Freddie Gibbs' music. He don't do nothing nowhere near as egregious as Kanye. Let me continue. We'll hear in due time. For those unaware, the Chicago artist already released 5 tracks from his upcoming album on digital streaming services like Spotify. These are Preacher Man, Beauty and the Beast, Damn, Last Breath, and Losing Your Mind. They won't appear in that exact order on the track list, and fans are very curious about the overall sonic direction. Me, personally, I feel like Ye needs to deal with his mental issues first. I feel like Ye's not going to be able to focus on quality music until he deals with his issues. His issues are bigger than him. And at the end of the day, those issues allow him, or they don't allow him, to be creative. That's why he's using AI. 50% of an album is AI for a genius. That means you're doing almost next to nothing, because I think it was more than 50% at the last I heard. I think it was like 80%. But as a genius, you shouldn't be using AI for 50% of your musical project. That's a whole nother conversation that we have in a different time. I already did a video on Zanaya Monet and Timbaland's Tata AI artists. And I think in music, it's very little place for it. I can see you using AI samples and then building beat around it, but I can't see you getting the thing to write lyrics like Chat GPT, write this song like Homeboy Chief, let's do it, right? The little young kid, he said he used AI one time. I don't believe it was one time. He said he wrote a whole song for him. I feel like it's no place in music. If you're going to be a rapper that stands there to get paid to rap, I don't think you can let AI write your shit. But a lot of you don't care how the music comes out. You just want it how you want it. On that note, man, I'm out of here, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not waiting for this album. Let me know if you are. All right, a lot of people are, and that's okay. Listen, CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S., all right? Also, every Wednesday night, we go live on the What Show. We probably won't be discussing this on the What Show, but we might. And we got a video. Me, TJ, and Flaze got a video called This, That. Oh, so the What Show is every Wednesday night, 9:15 on all my platforms. We got a new video called This, That, off the What Project, man. Top in. Let us know what you think about the video. All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end, and then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking, and all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe, then put some food in his face, and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share, tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location, tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here, we ain't the cheese, we the trap.